Hi everyone, it's Amy Shahinsky with Fun with Stamping, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Alberta, Canada. And today I want to share with you this fun card. It's from the set Sweet Ice Cream, but it's using a fun technique called kissing, and I'm working my way through Baskin-Robbins 31 flavors with different types of ice cream. So today I have strawberry, tiger ice cream, and mint chocolate chip. Super fun to do, really great with this stamp set, so let's get started. So for our bits and pieces and card parts, we need a basic white layer. It is 11.5 by 4.25 and then scored at 5.5, so it's going to stand up like an easel. We have another piece of basic white, and it is 4 by 5.25, and that's going to be our layer. Then I grabbed pieces of paper that are going to match my ice cream, and these are 3 3/4 by 1 inch. You need 5 of them, and I have them in the petal pink, the pumpkin pie, and the mint macaron, and I ran them through the Dainty Diamonds 3D embossing folder to give a little texture to the card. And then you need vellum to create a window. So I grabbed my stitched rectangles, and this is the 3rd largest and then the 5th largest. So you nest them together, run them through your Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, and it goes ahead and it cuts out this fun frame. Then I have about 11 inches of the seam binding ribbon, and we're going to go ahead and color that orange. And how we're doing that is we're taking our Stampin' Blend marker, and this is the light pumpkin pie, and I'm just going to hold it on my ribbon and pull my ribbon. And as I pull my ribbon, it's getting colored by the Stampin' Blend. Super quick. And look, done. Now we have orange. So those are our parts and pieces, and you need scrap paper to do some stamping, so let's do that. This is the fun part. So I just have some basic white. So this technique works great when you have a solid image with no details or definition to it, and then what you're going to want to kiss onto it, which is the sprinkles. So we're going to do our strawberry one first, and here is my petal pink ink and my real red. So I'm going to stamp my ice cream scoop in the petal pink and my sprinkles in the red, and I'm going to kiss them together. Now a couple of times because we want lots of strawberry pieces in our ice cream. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp that on our basic white. And there is our strawberry ice cream. So we're going to go ahead and clean those. Our next ice cream flavor is mint chocolate chip. Now if I go get ice cream, oh, I got ink on that. I like chocolate ice cream, plain chocolate. But this sometimes will call me. So I'm taking my ice cream scoop, and that is in the mint macaron, and I'm taking my sprinkles in the early espresso, and I'm kissing them together to create my mint chocolate chip. I like a little extra chocolate. I must have had black on my hand. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to stamp that down. And there we have our mint chocolate chip. Now what started this for me was all of my J's. I have 3 J's. They love tiger ice cream. I'm not a fan of it because I really not like black licorice. So it's orange ice cream with ribbons of black licorice through it to reflect like a tiger. So here is our pumpkin pie. And for my ribbons of black licorice, I'm using this stem image. It's from the Pretty Perennials. Any stem image that you have from any of your flowers would work. This was just on my desk at the time. So here we have our pumpkin pie, and here we come in with our ribbons of early espresso to create our ribbons of black licorice through our orange ice cream. And again, I've tried it once because I'm like, well, I'll try anything, but not my favorite. So we're going to go ahead and stamp that here. And there are your ribbons of black licorice for your tiger eye ice cream. So now we need some ice cream cones. I like sugar cones, so we're going with that. Now we have another piece of our cardstock, and we're going to use our cone is crumb cake, and then our crisscrossy design is in soft suede. So we need 3 cones to go with our 3 ice cream. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp that. And then the crisscross image in the soft suede. Goes right in the middle. Now, I love sugar cones. The other ones kind of taste styrofoamy to me, but love sugar cones. And there we go. Now, our last bit of stamping is we need our expression, "You're so cool," and that is in Memento. So I'm going to bring that in there, and I'm just going to stamp that. It's on a scrap because I'm going to be cutting that, so get that out of the way. And then you're just going to use our handy, the matching punch, and you save 10% when you buy this with the stamp set. And we're going to punch those all out. And you don't need to see me do that because everyone knows how to punch. So there are our cute ice cream. Now I want to add a little bit of Winka Stella, because who doesn't like a little bit of shimmer? Even though this is for my guys card, I'd like a little bit of shimmery to the card. So we're just going to paint that on. There we go. So next we have our layer, and then we have our stripes. Now I didn't line these up perfectly. I kind of wanted this to be, you know, messy like ice cream can be. How ice cream kind of drips down. This is kind of drippy. So when I'm working with 5 layers and I don't want to leave a gap anywhere, I always go start at the bottom, then go to the top and work my way like top, bottom, top, bottom. That way I'm not left with like a big gap anywhere. So we're gonna layer that. I'm gonna do another pumpkin pie at the top. And again, I'll maybe move it a little bit this way. Come in with my mint macaron. It matches my mint ice cream. Kind of put that here, leaving little gaps. I don't want it to be, this was not gonna be a perfect card for me. And then that kind of goes in the middle. There we go. Now with our frame, we want to go ahead and tie our orange ribbon onto it. And what I like about the seam binding one is that you can color it, any of your Stampin' Blends. But when you tie it into a bow, it doesn't leave like a huge knot. It's easy to kind of manipulate it and push it down. So it's not going to cost, you know, $3.10 to mail this card because of the bow knot. It's easy. Give it a squish. Now we're going to go ahead and trim these off so they're not so lopsided. That wasn't my best bow. Now when we're doing our vellum and you're going to put it on here, you can't use adhesive all around it. You'll see it, and you'll see it kind of leaves like a blue, this is kind of a blue tape. So you can't put adhesive to hold it down. So you kind of have to be selective on where you put your ice cream, because then that is going to be where you can hide your adhesive to put your foam. So I'm going to put my adhesive on the side of my cone and put it there. And then I'm going to come in with my mint macaron. And I want to bring this one just maybe a little bit lower. So if I turn this over, in these spots is where I can put my adhesive. And then you won't see it from the front side. And I'm going to add a little glue dot, I think, right by the bow. That will just help hold it down. Now this isn't going to be flying off. People aren't going to be, maybe I'll put 2 there to really kind of make it hold. Okay. So then when we put this over, again, I angled my, so it's not perfectly square right on there. And that should hold it. You've got your adhesive on those. And for the tiger, because this is kind of the center of the star attraction, I'm going to pop it up and put it on my card. So here's my card base. I've already got Stampin' Dimensionals on this layer to give it a little more height. So this was kind of a flatter card. And that's going to go, I got to open this up to center it. There we go. Now my expression is "You're so cool." Such a fun thing for an ice cream. This is super cute. Now these last adhesive back sequins, these were from, I want to say a couple catalogs ago, but they match so perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and use these. But if you don't have these orange sequin back, you can use any type of embellishment. You can use our rhinestones, you can use pearls. I just thought those went great. And how cute is that card? We've got our ribbon, we've got our ice creams, we've got our strawberry, our mint, chocolate chip, and our tiger. Again, this kissing technique works best when you use the solid based image, stamp it or ink it into your ink, and then go ahead and take your background, whatever you want to kiss onto it, and you just kiss another color right onto it. Great technique, one I learned many years ago. But then again, it's almost ice cream season for us. We still have a little bit of snow out there, but pretty soon we'll be having these. And that's what drew me to this. Tiger ice cream for my 3Js. If you have any questions, please reach out. I'd love to help, and I'd love to see what kind of ice cream flavors you come up with. All of this product can be found on my blog at funwithstamping.com. Shop with me, and have a great day, ladies. Thanks. Bye for now.